Welcome to the Deucecast Extra. We are live on YouTube talking about, and probably the only show that talks about I Am Groot. We're going to talk about I Am Groot. For lack of something better to talk about, I guess. No, but we are going to do something fun later on after we talk about I Am Groot. We're going to keep it in the TV realm because Deucecast Extra is kind of the TV wing of the Deucecast empire. I don't know if I want to call it an empire.
That's the right word.
Yeah, an empire. Yeah, sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
overstating.
it might be overstating it a little bit. I see that we've got Rhett in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Rhett, in the chat.
I'm also in the chat. Yeah.
He's also here live as well. Yeah, I really don't know what kind of participation we're going to get this evening because the only thing I put on here is I Am Groot. But people know when the roundtables happen, it just goes off the rails anyways.
Yeah. Who knows where we'll end up?
Yeah, who knows where we're going to end up.
Wait.
So I already kind of introduced Rhett. So Garrison, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you're also in the chat.
I'm doing great. Just started back at college in my
last semester, right?
My final semester of college.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna have a fun conversation with the professor tomorrow to try to make my semester easier, and he's probably gonna tell me no. So, that'll be fun.
What are you studying, Garrison?
So that's a great question, Rhett. My degree is called American Studies. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I think of all of that on air. I can tell you off air, but I have an emphasis in cultural studies and communications. And communications is the part of the degree that I really care about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get that.
The rest of it is history and literature, but also with a certain bent. And we can get into that.
Yeah. No, I have a history degree. I know where it bends.
Well, back then it was probably a little bit different than it is.
Yeah,
now.
a little different.
I think
I went to school for like 4 or 5 different things. So,
what did you end up with, Jacob?
Well, let's see. I started out with accounting. Okay. Or I'm just a basic business degree. Yeah. I started out. Then I took an accounting class, and I was like, never mind. And then I was history, like a secondary education emphasis on history. And then I think I was just a communications, and then I ended up with going to like a trade radio / TV school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I started as a chemistry major.
Oh.
Yeah. Did not do well in a particular calculus class, and my advisor told me to go out west and be a migrant worker. And at that point, I decided to change my major.
Oh, yeah. For the short time I went to UNA, which Rhett is supporting he actually graduated from UNA. I did not. I went there a communications degree with like an emphasis in film studies or something like that. I did not finish that at all and am not doing anything in that realm at all. So, but let's talk about this Groot thing. Matt, thank you for being the lone person actually in the chat. Appreciate you joining us. That's right. The thug life chose me. That's exactly right.
College is a scam anyways.
I'm hoping that my oldest daughter does not want to go to college. I'm hoping that she figures out something else to do.
Society will have broken down by then.
Guys.
Yeah, this is true.
The government does student loans, which means they set the prices for college. They price supported the system.
Right.
And then you're paying these hundreds of dollars for these textbooks. I mean, it's all a scam. And
it is all a scam. Life is a scam.
And they want to...
This is not where I thought we'd go tonight.
They want to forgive student debt, but they are still providing student loan.
Yes. What is the point of that?
Then stop doing it.
What is the point of forgiving it and then starting collecting from the point that you forgive it?
It's lunacy.
Why not just make it free? And look, we can get into
but at least that's an argument to be had. The way they're doing it, it's nonsense. Total nonsense.
Yes, that position makes no sense. Anyway.
You'll find if you ask enough questions, most positions do not make sense.
Now, what do we think about the Inflation Reduction Act?
Oh, the Inflation Reduction Act. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, you mean the climate and health? And
You know what?
The 87,000 IRS agent bill.
The Inflation Reduction Act is like when Groot stepped on that society of people. And we thought that for a minute they were dead, and then they just poked their heads up at the very end.
I was all aboard for Genocide Groot, by the way.
I was, dude. I thought Genocide Groot was going to be good.
Here I am thinking we were about to get into the Wyoming Senate election going on.
No, we don't.
Oh
need to
no,
get
the
into it.
House. Oh, tell us what's your position on Liz Cheney, Jacob?
Yeah, how do you feel about Dick
Harriet
and Liz?
Hageman all the way, baby. She's from Wyoming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Liz is not.
Liz
Your
is
family
not.
didn't have to move there just to
No.
qualify for vice president.
Oh,
under
and
George
you
Bush.
should hear her dad's awful ads right now. Oh, they're bad. But
Dick
anyway,
Cheney?
yes, Groot killed.
Oh
him.
yeah, Dick Cheney, who I actually thought was dead. I didn't know he was still alive.
I met him at a
He
Wyoming
He will,
game.
shoot,
I thought-
he will shoot you in the face for that.
Yes, he will. Yeah.
I've got a
How does
picture with
come
Dick
up?
Cheney. The first time Liz was running, they were tailgating right next to us at a Wyoming game.
Tailgating at a
Mhm.
Wyoming game, and
Mhm.
they're not even from there. Wow, that's a.
You got to
bummer.
keep up appearances, Mike.
Politics.
Yeah, politicking.
Well,
All right.
yeah, whatever.
Let's talk about Groot.
Probably-
Let's talk.
probably
I
for the
mean,
best.
look. I mean, it was cute. 5 episodes of cute Groot.
think-
Although he's a menace. I mean, he
I
is.
think it's the best MCU content since No Way Home.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I'll
argue
give
that.
you- I'll give you that. I mean,
I was
I was
I was
going
running back in my head.
yeah, that's
Multiverse of
fair.
Madness, Miss Marvel.
Doesn't
Thor.
make it great, but
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was great.
Well, yeah.
I liked, and I didn't realize that the main animator was the same girl who did the animation for Marcel, the
Mhm.
shell
Yes.
with the shoes on.
Oh Lord,
And
when
she's
are we
very
covering
talented.
that?
She's I know, I'm sorry.
It didn't come near me.
She's very, very talented at what she does, and the photorealism I liked a lot. I thought it looked really, really good.
Solid
Rocket-
CGI.
Rocket was a little,
Yeah,
but I
The
mean,
worst part of it. But
yeah, that was the worst part of it. But you know, I mean, for what it was, you can't complain. I mean, I thought it was really cool. I'm assuming. Well, I guess not. The holiday special will be live action with.
yes.
Yeah, like that'll be like the real deal.
Yeah, they shot it in Atlanta and LA. Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be the real deal. What did you think of it, Red? I know cartoons generally aren't your thing, but
Yeah, well, look, other than the distraction from the horrors of Bidenflation, MAGA conspiracies, and Chi-Com aggression, I found it to be somewhat meritless in the grand scheme. I did enjoy them well enough.
right.
I don't know why it exists. I found
Because why not?
Well, but maybe, but I found the format very tedious. Releasing them as individual items rather than a series, so that I had to then manually select the next one. I thought that was very cumbersome.
And
I
I had to pull
was
them
weird.
to make sure I was going in the right order.
Oh yeah, I had to. I just went by whatever IMDb said, and I don't know if they're the right order or
Well,
not.
it's
They didn't
displayed
connect.
left. It's displayed left to right in the order.
Generally, it
on
was, yeah.
Disney Plus.
Well, yeah, but once you start watching it, then it's like you watch one, and then it gives you, other things you might be interested in, and it has all of them
Right.
listed, but you don't know which ones.
Okay.
Yeah, Earl watched them all out of order because
Yeah. He's,
Earl's too busy to pay attention to things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, so he watched them. Not that there
I
isn't
was,
order,
He's still
it was fine.
he's still trying to watch him right now.
Right.
I don't know what purpose it served. They were delightful enough. I don't love, I think we got rid of adult Groot too quickly, so that we've leaned into baby Groot a bit much, where without any real development, I don't like where that character ended up, probably.
Well, we've got teenage Groot now.
I know, but I don't like
he's
where
not
that is.
Baby anymore.
I know he's
even-
not now.
He's
but-
not even teenage anymore. In Volume 3, they showed footage. He's going to be like almost
full
adult.
grown. Okay, well then maybe that'll be better. But I didn't like teenage Groot. Baby Groot's cutesy, over the top.
It's Baby Yoda.
I laughed out loud at the end of the dancing one when he dances him right to the airlock and says, "I am Groot." Bob, pops him right out like that. That got me.
Oh
I straight laughed out loud.
Yeah.
I liked that one a lot. But otherwise, I don't remember. The one with the little tiny things. I remember
Creature.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe he drew a picture. I don't even remember the other two. The first one was the potted plant, the bonsai tree that he.
Yeah.
And then I don't like. There's one I don't even remember.
There's the genocide
Takes a
one,
bath.
which is
Well, that was the little people. I remember.
Oh.
I got it. Yeah.
Takes a
The
bath.
bird, the one with the bird.
the bath one.
Oh,
was
the bird.
whatever.
Yeah, that
Like, you
I couldn't
grow the
remember it.
leaves.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. They're pretty. The animation's good.
Yeah.
Good color palette. Very Guardians of the Galaxy color palette.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It didn't contribute to the broader narrative, right?
No.
Which is okay, but I don't know why it exists.
I think they're trying to just put shorts on there, like the Sporky or whatever his name was shorts and the Doug Days shorts, just for kids, mindless little entertainment.
Yeah, and I guess that's it. It's just for kids, right? And generally speaking, the MCU has not been that.
No,
only for kids. It has. I mean, they have varying degrees of maturity, I guess. But this was very specifically for kids, and it felt out of sync with the MCU because of that, I think. But I didn't hate it. I just don't care about it.
Get the small children hooked, and then when they're old enough, they'll already be like, "Oh, I know this guy," and then watch everything and continue to watch everything, continue to buy everything.
Possibly, yeah. Or they have, those are for the kids with neglectful parents who don't force them to watch it like I do.
Well, it's better to watch that than Coco Melon or anything.
I don't know what Coco Melon is.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Coco Melon is.
I barely know what Bluey is.
I will say that I'd prefer my children to watch this than the mindless YouTube videos they watch. I mean, so I would.
Which is basically Coco
which is
Melon,
ironic that we're on YouTube right now.
Who's the guy with the poop fetish? The Blippy guy. What's that? Who is that?
God. Is it Blippy?
It's Blippy. Like, dude likes to. He's into.
He did a Harlem Shake video where
in a former life, though, right?
Yeah,
not like
before he was a YouTube kid.
Before he became Blippy.
Okay, look, that stays with you. If I go take a dump on somebody, that's part of my life now from now on. Yeah.
Oh man.
Matt? Does this mean you're affirming that the Blippy fetish, or
this guy knows it? This guy knows his. That guy knows his Shizer videos.
Oh God. I mean, we're really just doing this episode because this is the last thing before the rest of the year, of which it's constant show coverage.
Overload.
At this point.
Yeah.
Overload of content of shows that Rhett doesn't watch.
No, I watch them all.
You don't watch. Are you going to watch She-Hulk?
Yeah, I'm going to watch She-Hulk. I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to watch it.
You don't know. What if it's the best thing that?
If it's the best thing I've ever seen, I'll say so.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be. I don't think he'll be.
I don't have high hopes.
But
so what I want to do then is talk about shows that we're not going to necessarily cover.
Let everybody else talk about it. I'm the only one that talked about Groot.
Okay, fine. What do you guys?
I have
do you really have anything else?
Do
you really have anything else to say about Groot?
No.
Okay.
Supposedly, maybe takes place on an alternate Earth. Maybe.
Earth I thought it was just between 1 and 2, volume 1 and 2.
It is, but also James Gunn joked that it's Earth Pi. So I don't know.
He doesn't, because it doesn't matter, because it's meritless.
Yes,
it contributes nothing.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Head canon, not canon, canon adjacent. It does not matter.
That's true.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was fine. Yeah, I thought it was fine. It was
a good way to spend 20 minutes when I got home from work.
Apparently, I think that they kind of announced that there's going to be 5 more.
Yes.
Either next year or later this year.
Oh, they didn't give a date.
Oh, I couldn't quite figure out. And maybe that we'll get Teenage Groot then.
Is
what I'm hoping.
Animation panel. So
yeah, I'm hoping that they give us like an older Groot, because Teenage Groot had such a bad attitude about things that it might be fun to see some shorts.
I think they're going to stick with Baby.
Oh, is that okay? Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
So
Merch.
Jacob, yeah, exactly. Jacob, what shows have you recently liked or are watching right now that we're probably not going to cover?
Well, I am watching something that has ended a while ago, but I'm watching it for the first time that I think we could spend a little bit of time on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
For you. I am 7 episodes in.
What?
And it's fantastic. It's Garrison's favorite show.
Hey, okay. It may be close, actually.
What is it? I missed it.
Damn
it's the Nathan Fielder thing.
Oh, the Nathan
Fielder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's fantastic.
I watched one of those.
I'm unfamiliar.
Is that the show I watched? He was like, there was some guy who he had lied about his education or something and needed.
Yeah, well, that's the rehearsal. I'll get to that in a second.
Okay, the same show. I know the show, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, different.
Well, Nathan For You's the one that was on Comedy Central.
Yes.
And the rehearsal's on HBO.
Are they the same?
Oh, okay, I see.
Are they the same conceit? Are they?
No, but they're that first episode is sort of similar to some of the stuff he would do on Nathan For You. But the rest of it is anyway. We'll get into.
Is it a narrative or?
It's like Impractical Joker's filming style. If that makes sense.
He's a deadpan, awkward comedian. That's what he kind of thrives off of. And he goes to these different businesses and gives them really terrible ideas. And because he knows that they're going to agree to it on camera, he has kind of them go through this whole rigmarole.
Hey.
Going through these terrible ideas. The gas station one is an excellent
It's
episode.
Amazing.
Yes.
The gas station episode is good. I laughed so hard.
Earl, did you see that one? The gas station one?
Are we talking about Groot?
No. What's your opinion on Blippi?
It's a dangerous question. You better answer correctly.
I don't even know what to think about this.
Do you know what Blippi is?
No.
No,
okay,
it's okay.
That's good. That's good. No, that's good. That says a lot about you, Earl. That's good that you don't know what Blippi is. Okay, so we had actually already moved on beyond Groot, but go ahead and tell us what you thought about Groot.
Well, first of all, for some reason, Disney scrambled them for me out of order.
Well, they did that for everybody. That wasn't just you. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and there's not the good thing is there's not an order.
Yeah. Oh, you watched them all out of sequence. You must be so confused.
I lost the story. I lost the thread, man. No. Yeah. It was. I mean, it was. Yeah. Oh, it's a trap. Okay. Yeah. I'm sensing it. I'm sensing it.
Talk. Yeah. Don't talk about Blippi.
I know about the blip, but I don't know about the.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, a little Marvel.
Oh, see that little Marvel.
Yeah, a little Marvel tie-in. I like it.
Look. Groot's cute. Baby Groot's cute. Some of these had some laughs in them. Mm-hmm. I don't remember a whole lot. I remember there was something with the rocket, with the raccoon.
Rocket.
There was, there was that one. There was one
voiced by Bradley Cooper.
He did a dance off with some kind of creature, which was
voiced by James Gunn. The creature.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Groot. Vin Diesel's line delivery in that one, that final "I am Groot," is possibly the best Vin Diesel has ever been.
Yeah, he's ever. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. XX.
I don't know, dude. That scene that we saw on Twitter of him walking up for Fast X.
Oh yeah. Hey. Spreading his arms.
Oscar worthy.
Oscar worthy. I think he peaked in Saving Private Ryan. But
I forgot he's in that. Yeah.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he did.
Well, Iron Giant.
Yeah, he is. Iron Giant. Yeah,
he did some good voice.
Yeah, keep the dialogue to a minimum with Vin.
So, Earl, what we decided?
I like the Groot.
Yeah, the Groot was fine. What we decided is we're going to talk about shows that we are enjoying right now.
Yeah, I could do that.
That we probably aren't going to end up covering on Deucecast Extra because we're pretty much sticking to, for the most part, Marvel, Star Wars, and Yellowstone, which is such a strange combination of things. But that's kind of like what we've decided to stick with. But there's, of course, many other shows. Jacob was talking about Nathan Fielder's
show on Comedy Central.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's an older show. It's from
it's not for boomers.
2013 to
okay, boomer.
There's like 22 episodes.
Boomer.
Yeah, and they're all pretty short. They're like 22 minutes. The gas station episode conceit is that he tells the gas station owner to lower his gas price to $1.75 after rebate. To which the gas station owner tells him he can't afford to do that. But Nathan explains, we're going to put the rebate box on top of a mountain.
That you have to hike to. That to get to the base of the mountain, it's like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, a bunch of people start to go on this trip to the mountain.
And he's just, you can see him like crapping his pants. He's like, oh no.
So what was the thing that was kind of in the news for a couple of days? Like somebody complaining about an episode of The Rehearsal, like somebody he pranked was kind of
probably the dude from Robin from episode 2, but that's I can't get into all of that.
You can't get into all of that.
Robin's not a good guy though. Robin self-proclaims to be a Christian, but then did a bunch of stuff on screen that was not very Christian-like, and it was.
And he got mad at Fielder for doing Well,
I don't
whatever.
even. Yeah,
I feel like that was
feels
a
he
shot
was-
at me, Garrison.
That's a
just
fair
saying,
assessment.
like, Look, he put himself out there, and he was he was one of those guys who's like really obsessed with numbers too. He'd be like 88. 88 was all anyway.
Oh, those numbers, Christians. Yeah.
So Nathan Fielder is a TV show. I'm still trying to process
So Nathan,
this.
for
Nathan
you,
Fielder is a person,
Comedy
Nathan-
Central.
not a
Nathan-
system.
Nathan
Oh.
Fielder is a comedian.
The Lando system. Never heard of that.
I got it.
Nathan
like
Fielder is a comedian. He
Yes.
did a show on Comedy Central called Nathan for You, and now he's doing a show on The Rehearsal on HBO called The
HBO.
Rehearsal,
Yeah.
which I'm watching currently. And the first 4 episodes are brilliant. The 5th episode is still really good, but I don't think it elevates. I think he elevated the absurdity so much by the 4th episode that in the 5th episode he had to start elevating something else because you almost have to start committing illegal acts to elevate the absurdity past episode 4. It is a show where people get to rehearse big moments in their life.
Oh my god.
And he hires actors and recreates entire restaurants and
Oh my gosh. That's a
But he
lot.
he keeps getting
Okay.
deeper and deeper to the point where he's hiring people and then he's playing those people in rehearsals of their rehearsals of
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. What?
Wow.
Wait, this
Wow.
is too many levels.
It's,
yeah.
So would you recommend, like somebody who's never really seen this guy, would you recommend watching the Comedy Central series first before you do rehearsal?
I would
Okay.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
think you need to understand his humor
Yeah.
because if you run into the rehearsal, I think you might be a little off put by kind of him and who he is. You got to understand that he's playing a character, and the character is very self-deprecating.
Mhm.
He's very much making like he brings on these weird characters a lot, but he is essentially the butt of the joke a lot of the time.
Okay.
You'll find throughout the episode,
Wow, you
he's
just-
the loser. He's the guy who can't find anybody. I mean, he's constantly saying on Nathan for You that he's single and all this stuff. And
Garrison's breaking down the comedy elements of the show. I mean, it's like
well, the sad thing is the New Yorker.
self-deprecation trope. Yes.
The New Yorker wrote an article about how he was abusing all these
Whoa,
people.
Whoa, this
and-
is just a podcast, dude. New Yorker.
New York.
Come on, man. Bring this reading element into it.
They had a 3,000 word article about him.
It's probably not far from the truth with the New Yorker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But they did, how he was he was putting the camera in these people's faces and making them do stuff they didn't want to do, and it's not really
the Borat
truth,
effect.
but yeah, that's what they were trying to
Okay.
say. But
Okay. Well, that's fair. Jacob, anything else that you are watching right now?
I've seen the first 2 episodes of Westworld's newest season,
dude,
but
don't.
man, I cannot.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Wait, no,
I
don't.
keep
No
trying.
spoilers,
I'm not going to
Mikey.
spoil
I
anything.
haven't
I'm not going to
seen-
spoil
I still haven't
anything.
seen the last episode.
I know. I'm
I
not going to
keep
spoil
trying to watch episode 3, but every time I do, I'm like, that's why I started Nathan for You. I was on HBO Max, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, you
What
know
else
Or
is
I can
there?
watch a 22-minute episode of something that I've heard is very funny, and then I watched 7 of them.
yeah,
Gosh. Earl, is there any specific show that you are watching right now that you want to highlight?
Yes. Yes.
I Am Groot.
There's 5 of them. I am Groot. I am Groot. No.
yeah.
No. Yeah. So I'm digging randomly. I started watching Hacks on HBO. I like that.
Oh, with
show. Gene Smart and
Yeah,
this,
Gene Smart.
This little redheaded.
she's had a
comedian.
renaissance in her career, really.
Gene Smart's always good.
Yeah.
She's really funny in this. Yeah, it's really
She's always
a better show than And then the Sandman on HBO. I'm really getting into the Sandman. I've really enjoyed. Episode 6 is like wow.
So
I
okay,
get
and
it
I'm
now.
hearing this a lot.
I get why Neil Gaiman is like revered,
He's good.
revered, because this is the writing from the show. I'm
Yeah.
getting it. It's a
Yeah,
slow
I'm 3
burn.
episodes in. So, but it's fine. I mean, I read the books and they're
I think the books are better, but
good.
So
Yeah, I do too.
episode 6 of Sandman, would you compare it to episode 4 of Stranger Things?
it is. I think episode 4 is a little more. I still like that a little better, but I do like episode 6. It gets you in the feels.
Is Sandman a show that you would call a 4-quadrant show? Like anybody could enjoy?
No.
Okay.
If you read the New Yorker, you'll like it. No, it's not as like.
What if you read the Post?
If you had a Saturday Evening Post, what if you have a Norman Rockwell painting?
Yeah, exactly.
What if you have What if you're getting an American Studies degree? Would you like it then?
You might like it then.
You might like.
I'm not going to watch Sandman. Sorry.
You're not going to.
I got too much.
That's genre. It's genre stuff. Like,
yeah.
Well, no, I'm probably not going to have time to watch it either. I mean, we're about to start into some.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't watch a ton of shows, honestly. So
yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a very, as far as comics adaptations,
supposed to be really accurate.
TV adaptations are pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good casting. It's Neil Gaiman is good. Like he's just really good.
Yeah, Rhett likes Neil Gaiman a lot. So
yeah. I mean, I like Stardust.
I have no problem. Yeah, I have no problem with. I've seen some of his stuff. I mean, I haven't read. Well, no, I did read American Gods. I did read that.
Really?
A long time ago. Yeah, like high school, because that book's been out for freaking.
Yeah. Good Omens. I liked. Yeah. I didn't like the series so much, but the book is great.
It's apparently still coming back for a season.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not done, but there's like been 3 years since the last season.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, they say it's coming back. I don't know. It's a Prime show, so
I'd watch a 1602 show.
1602.
That's Gaiman's Marvel.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I thought you were talking about some Yellowstone spinoff.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Yellowstone.
The prequel to 1883.
Let's take it even further back.
Yeah, take it.
Look, speaking of 1883. Look, my kids were watching Alexa and Katie, I don't know what it is, but Isabel May's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, she
with like a shaved head, and it's weird.
Yeah.
And it's not weird. I mean, she did it because it's like a cancer story or something.
Yeah, I was going to
say. Like her friend has it. She doesn't, but she just voluntarily did that. Whatever. Like it takes a second to recognize her. Like it took me a bit, but anyway.
Yeah, that was like her first break was that show, and then
she wasn't trying to do a ridiculous accent, so like it was, so it was like more watchable somehow.
Yeah,
you have armpit hair.
I don't know. I did not. I don't know. I did tell
my awesome in Run
I did tell my kids. I did tell my kids. I'm like, hey, she's got pit hair. You know.
She's got pit hair.
It's natural, guys. It's natural.
No, it shouldn't be.
It should be.
Oh my gosh! Down here, everybody tune into the Patriarchy Show.
Coming to you live from Wyoming.
Oh gosh. So let's see. Earl, that's what you Sandman. That's it. You're not watching anything else right now.
Well, I'm finishing up Westworld.
Oh, okay. So have you made it to episode 5? Wait, what? How many episodes were there? 7.
I've got one left. Right?
So you just got one left. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch it.
Are there only 8?
There's only 8. Yeah.
This is the finale, right?
I can push through then.
Season finale. There's one more season after this.
Yes. And I'm still watching The Flash.
Oh, good.
You're the one.
Nobody else.
You're the one.
It's so painful. Like I've still got like half a season left from last year, and it's like I don't know if I can do it.
I think as soon as they nuke the CW, I'll go back and watch everything that I haven't seen yet.
No, Jacob. No,
you
don't do that, Jacob. Don't do that.
I'm a completist.
Harrison's mad at me for watching
Batgirl. You gonna watch Batgirl?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Batwoman.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Matt's watching The Flash also. Oh, he's part of the problem.
Oh, Matt.
Well, Matt.
Matt.
Of all the shows you could watch, The Flash is the best, probably.
Yeah, well,
maybe Stargirl.
Stargirl's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Stargirl's pretty good. Yeah.
Loved the Legends of Tomorrow.
A lot of people had a lot of fun with that show.
It was just wacky and stupid and crazy.
Yeah, it was just insane. It was just insanity.
George Lucas was in it.
Huh?
George Lucas,
not real George Lucas, but somebody.
Yeah, there was that episode
Spielberg.
where young George Lucas.
Oh, that was in reference to the patriarchy comment. My bad.
There was also a young Barack Obama being attacked by Gorilla Grodd in the
Yes, there was. Greatest moment in TV history.
That's watchable.
It was so ridiculous.
That was the Legends of Tomorrow.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Earl, do you have a hat to put on? This is
Really,
weird.
Rod,
Yeah, it's bothering
can
us
talk
that you
about
don't. You need to put a hat on, Earl.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
One of us. One
of us. Wait.
Well, he can't see him
Oh,
being
maybe he's got a
dressed.
top hat. Maybe he's got a
Oh,
top
he's got a monocle. He's got to fit his monocle. Oh, look at this. There we go.
Bo doing all right out there.
Oh my gosh. Is he dipping?
Bo doing all right out there.
in the world.
Is he,
I didn't know Isabel May was joining the show.
Oh my god.
That was Isabel May's coach.
Those,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
those
right.
are voice
Vocal
coach.
coach.
Here's how that sound.
I can wear a hat. I can. Hey man, I can hang with the boys. I can do it.
That's right. Speaking of the boys. Oh, wow. What
That's
Yeah.
another
Watch
one that I
that.
want to.
Look,
I watched
that
that.
was some
I watched
good
season
TV.
1 and I watched the first episode of season 2, and I was like,
Matt said it sounded like my uncle.
but I've heard I need to get back on it.
It's a
Yeah, it's really something.
legitimately good dramatic television.
Yeah,
comic
it's
is
a weird. Like The Boys is legitimate dramatic TV punctuated by absolutely over the top cartoonish nonsense. Like the
Well-
violence has no emotional effect because it is so over the top and cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the
Take
drama's
out-
good. Like it's
take out all the good things, like the
Yeah.
TV drama,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you have the comic.
right. Yeah.
Well,
No
yeah,
redeeming quality at all, right?
really
Yeah,
bad.
it's,
Wow.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and they've changed a lot of the story, so it's not a one-to-one with the comics.
Sure,
but I like what they
sure.
did with this season a lot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Anthony Starr legitimately deserves Emmy nominations, but the dude,
Hey, dude is like crazy.
I think he's insane in real life. So
I think
don't
he
know
got
that
a
he
touch
is
of
little
that. I
bit.
think he has a little
Him
touch
and
of
Ezra
that.
Miller may get together and
Hey, Ezra
Well-
Miller is seeking help.
Yes.
So it's
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
Everything
sorry.
that he did,
Cannot
everything
pile
he did
on.
is okay.
Totally
because
forgiven.
He's seeking help
It's okay.
now.
Yeah, they
The breakings
They are-
that happened every
they
single
are
week for the
seeking
past
help.
2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Wow,
They
did
are
you just
seeking-
no wonder he's gone crazy.
I'm
Everybody
sorry.
misgendering him. Right.
I didn't know it. He was a they. Is
Oh, you
that
didn't
true,
know
or is that a multiverse joke?
No,
No,
that's
it's true.
No,
they is
Well,
it's,
okay,
it's a
this,
moment.
them.
So
Them
at
is
first he
seeking
was
help.
Yeah.
at first he was.
I
a
wish
they-
them the best of luck.
At first he
First
was a they he, but now he's a they them. So
Of course.
Yeah. He's changed. Yeah,
Like are all of them
They
seeking
do.
help? I don't know. I can't figure it out. Anyway.
they have.
well,
problems.
because Jacob, you could use both pronouns, but now
Yeah.
he only wants you to use that one.
Mm.
Anyway,
Well, if you're a normal he, I think you can kind of
everything they did,
Normal he. Wow, you normie.
everything they did is forgiven because they are
Yeah.
seeking help.
They
And
got to get
so-
in shape for the press tour because
Yes,
they are
do.
a white person, so their movie is getting released.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Oh, let's cancel the Latina girls who did nothing wrong.
Okay,
And then
okay,
we've
no,
got
no, no, no,
crazy
no.
Ezra
No,
Miller.
No. Here's why. Batgirl's movie was low stakes, tiny movie, $90
I
million.
know the difference. I'm being
The
facetious.
Flash is gonna like
it's for the humor
reboot
thing.
the universe.
Yeah,
I
the
know, I'm
Flash
being
is-
facetious.
I
You know,
think
it is an essential story element.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Batgirl was,
Bat-
you know,
By the way,
I'm
can I
not even
rant?
gonna.
Why is the first
Rant.
Flash movie Flashpoint? This is so dumb. I'm a
I
Flash
know.
fan.
That's what they've
I
been
don't-
doing
Yes,
every
yes.
year.
listen, they started off. DC started with the
First
second
Affleck
movie
Batman.
was their team up. Okay,
Yeah.
they don't know how to do this.
No.
Are you
I
talking
have
about Ezra
every-
Miller again?
I have every Flash comic since 1987,
Whoa.
and I'm working on issues before
Whoa.
that. But
I got some
there
old
are
ones like
so many-
60s.
There's a huge, great rogues gallery for the Flash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the
Yeah,
second
and you
best
could-
rogues gallery in DC Comics behind Batman.
Yeah. No, that's
And
legit.
we're gonna forego all of those guys for a Flashpoint
Go right to the
storyline,
Flashpoint.
Yeah.
which should have reverse Flash, but from what I understand, I'm not going to ruin it, but it's not your traditional.
Can't ruin
thing,
this movie.
So.
It's apparently testing well.
And
so-
it's got Zod in it. We know that. It's got
Really?
Oh, Michael
No,
Shannon's
see, I
back.
didn't know that.
No, but that's been
Wow,
Wow,
reported.
you just ruined it for Earl.
No.
Yeah.
That's been reported by the trades. I know what
I
to say.
mean, I was all pulling for it to be released.
It will. No, there's no way they are not going to release
Michael.
it. There's no way they're not
I
going to
is a
I
way.
just read their
There is a way.
Affleck is back for they're reshooting a lot of the third act. I think.
Mm-hmm. They're getting ready.
Are
That
they?
movie
Yeah.
is coming
It's
out
gonna
whether you
happen.
like it or not.
They reshot some of the film when Ezra was in all this legal trouble.
Right.
Yeah. Like he was there this summer.
During the summer. Yeah.
Filming
It's going to be
some stuff.
called
In the
The
midst.
Flash and Friends.
The Flash and
Yeah.
Friends.
Meanwhile,
Flash.
your Latina Batgirl movie, throw it right out.
Hey, and
No.
apparently she refused their offer to come back as Batgirl.
Oh,
That's
I
breaking
would
news.
too.
Wait, hang on.
Scoop.
oh no!
hang
Wow.
on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
We're getting a
That's-
scoop on this.
there we go.
Woo.
Scoop.
Wow, it's a Michael scoop too. That's
So-
usually a Garrison scoop.
What about the rumors that Greg Berlanti is going to be sort of like the Kevin Feige?
They're bringing a lot of people over as a
that's
consultant.
wishful
He did the great
casting,
CW Flash.
but- that's
So
that's wishful fan casting. But let
Crisis.
me also say I don't want Greg Berlanti in charge of
I don't
DC
either.
films. I think he did
I
a
don't.
good job with the Arrowverse, but then it
Yeah.
spiraled out of control. And
that's the problem.
it was
He
the
just
first
lost
4 or
his-
5 years it was good, and then boom.
Well, I mean, that's naturally going to happen when you continue
Yeah,
to make these
yeah, but-
shows. I
but-
mean,
But Feige's not really had his downturn until very recently.
Feige's
yeah.
also had way more money and way more resources compared
That's
to the
true.
CW.
Sure.
The
sure.
CW, well, those CW shows
You know
though
what?
were way more expensive than they should have ever been.
And you can write. You don't need money to write.
That's
You need
true.
money for effects
right,
and
right,
set
right.
pieces.
That's
And
right.
you ought to still be able to write. And if you're a good writer, you can do that within a budget
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not put them in places where it has to look like crap.
Mhm.
So it's like
The-
schools. Like we don't need to throw more money at schools when they keep crapping out stupid kids.
It's true.
What are your feelings on vouchers, Rhett?
No.
He's
I don't,
not-
I don't. I don't talk politics.
Rhett doesn't do takes. Rhett-
Back to that woman. That girl, whatever it was called.
Back to Batgirl.
the thing that Zaslav is sweating though is if Black Adam does not make $1 billion,
That
then-
movie's
Black
$1
Adam.
billion. All right, slow down here, Mikey.
worldwide.
Yeah, $1 billion.
No.
Yeah.
It's a four. It's a four
It's got to
quadrant.
make It's got to make
A
$1
four
billion
quad.
worldwide,
It's
four
I
quad.
agree.
okay.
or
Black
The
Adam's
Rock
not-
will never work again.
Black
Well,
Adam's
that's not true,
making
but-
$1 billion.
You don't think it
That
will?
movie's gonna.
No, it's gonna open.
Oh,
at
it's gonna
80
suck, yeah.
domestic.
The Rock is pushing it like it's the next skyscraper.
He really is.
It'll be the next Southland Tales. That'll.
Yeah, playing
This is my movie.
I'd be happy if it was the next Rundown.
Oh, that's
The Rundown is great.
I love the rundown. Yeah.
I love the
never
Rundown.
But
Oh,
that's the remake, isn't it?
The Rundown is an enjoyable
It's
flick.
fun. Yeah, it's a lot of
Against
fun.
all odds, it's
Oh, I
really
love the rundown. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
It's
The
fun.
only thing I'm excited about in Black Adam is Dr. Fate.
Yes.
I think Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fate.
Pierce Brosnan.
Although
is
I don't
Dr.
understand
Fate.
why he doesn't have his eye slits. They're just,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they had to. I don't know. They had to. Garrison, are you watching any shows other than Rehearsal?
I'm watching Rehearsal. I want to start Iron Fist at some point, but I'm kind of.
Oh, right.
I'm still working on the Defenders universe.
Oh,
sort of.
good
Oh,
for
you're
you.
still trying to work through all of that.
Yeah. I'm excited about House of Dragon coming up.
Yes. Yes.
House of the Dragon or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yes.
I
Very
don't
excited
really.
for House of Dragon.
I've not really seen much other Lord of the Rings stuff, so I'm not really. I don't care about Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
man.
can't decide. I waffle on if I'm going to watch that or not.
Oh, I definitely am. I'm very excited for both of these. I think the
both,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones one's going to be better,
Mhm.
just because
I think House of Dragon.
it's HBO, and I have
Yeah.
so much faith in HBO.
You're right.
But I don't know. After that, I think they got a new marketing team after that Super Bowl trailer, because everything else, and like after they were releasing like a different poster every single day, I think they're like, okay, we need to fire these guys. And all of the other marketing stuff since then has been like good, and it's
It's
gotten
been good. Yeah, I agree. There was a shift. It felt like because people I don't think realized the show was coming out, and
You're
all
talking
of a
about Lord
sudden
of the
they're
Rings,
like
or
Yeah.
Rings of
really
Power, or whatever it
making
is.
sure. The problem is they don't have any huge names in that thing. Like Matt Smith is big for some people, but I mean,
Oh,
people-
That's House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah. Lord of the Rings. Oh, you're talking about Lord of the Rings?
Yes, I was talking about Lord of the Rings changing their marketing.
There's nobody in that show.
No.
I don't know
that's one that's relying on.
I don't even know how
everybody has Amazon Prime.
It's Lord of the Rings branding is what they're relying on. Yeah. Guys, I just want to be the first to say that Matt is killing it in the chat and nailing all his takes. I want to be the first to say that.
What? Wait a minute.
Well, you did literally say it, but somebody else typed
That's not
it.
fair.
You were the first to say it. You're right.
That's not fair. He is. He's
he's holding it down in the chat.
Good.
He's doing great. I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is very reminiscent of. Wasn't Matt the only one that was here for what roundtable were we doing? Batman, yeah, because everybody else was in the roundtable, and Matt was in the. Sorry, Matt. I just need to have you come on. I guess I'm sorry, dude. But I mean that I still don't know if they're doing the marketing good for Lord of the Rings. I don't know. I mean, I have
they're definitely going in a different. They're taking stories now. I don't know these stories. These are like back in the. This is Silmarillion.
It's never
era.
good. Like when the only press that I ever see about it is the executive producer trying to defend that it's got Lord of the Rings vibes, and I'm like, well, that's not good press.
And then the next article is Peter Jackson tried to contribute to it, and they said no thanks.
Yeah, that has me worried for sure.
They ghosted
turned down
him.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Granted, I also did. I think The Hobbit stinks.
That's
not Jackson's fault, though. He was thrown on that project last second.
Should never have been
over. Well, it was supposed to be Del Toro's project.
It was supposed to be Del Toro, and it was supposed to be 2 films, and then they told Peter to make it 3, and
that
happens.
That's not how you.
The last 5 pages of the book, 1 movie.
No, that's
the effects somehow regressed from
like
it was all just very not good.
It's terrible.
Wait,
that's a good reference.
That is a good reference. That is good. No, he won't. I don't think he was that close to it.
Well, he's not.
I'm much more excited for House of Dragons.
Correct.
I feel like Tolkien would have to be the one to rise from the grave and say the white slave.
White slave.
Now, House of Dragons is that adapted from another book of? I mean, okay.
Fire and Blood, right?
Some kind of
it
prequel
is
stuff
first material from what's his face, George R. Miller.
Martin.
Yeah.
Is it called Fire and Blood or something?
I don't see George Miller do a
Fire and Blood's got like it goes through like all the Targaryen or something family line or something.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's the guy that should stop doing press, because every time he does it, everybody's just like, "Hey, where are those other books?" And he's like, "I'm busy writing my Mets and Jets blogs."
He loves cameras. If there's a camera there, he's got to jump in front of it. He's never going to finish these books.
I promise I'm working on Winds of Winter. I promise. And by the way, guys, the ending's going to be different from the show now in my books. That totally wasn't because of fan reaction to plot points I probably gave to the writers.
He says he was not consulted very much at all on season 7 and 8, but I don't know. Like if they went, if that's the direction they went without any feedback from him, like they're insane. And if that's the direction they went with feedback from him, he's insane.
Yeah, I think he's insane.
Yes,
and he was like, "Well, that didn't work very well."
Whoopsie.
I think he realized. I think he realized he had an opportunity to let them finish the story.
Yeah. Like a test, like an audience, like a test screening.
Hundreds of millions of dollars into this test for my book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now those guys can't get jobs anywhere, so it's
no, they're apparently employed through Netflix. They're supposed to be making something for Netflix. I don't know what they're making for them.
Netflix is not a good. No,
they're not in a good. Yeah. No. All right, Rhett, you had a couple shows you wanted to talk about also.
Well, I just watched The Terminal List, finished it. Chris Pratt. It's he's a Navy SEAL. It's based on a book series from I believe the guy's a former operator. It's good. The direction is there are a lot of good shots. It's very competently directed. The color palettes, it's one of those bleached out. It's a very monochrome kind of color palette. Not a lot of everything's a little dark. That's a little bit off-putting, I think, to some folks. But Chris Pratt's really good in it. They do a good job, kind of keeping you off balance as far as what's really happening. He's stone cold in it. Like he's great. The dude knows how to handle weapons. I mean, it looks good. One of the things I like the most about it and gave it a real sense of realism is they will use military acronyms. They'll talk about some military group or some process or whatever, and they don't explain them because they're talking among themselves. They already know. They don't have to explain it to the audience because that's not how people work. They don't talk that way. So they leave it to you to either know it or go look it up or understand through context clues. And I really liked that. I mean, that's a silly, subtle little thing that I really appreciated and gave it a real sense of realism. So it's good. It's not an easy watch. Like it's pretty heavy. I found it to be kind of heavy. Like you want to watch one and then move on. It's like The Boys. I didn't binge watch The Boys, because I would have ended up a psychopath at the end of it, yes, like Clockwork Orange, and make you crazy, but Terminal List is very good. I do recommend it. I've started watching Sandman. I'm 3 episodes in. It's fine. I don't love the crap out of it.
It gets better though. I think it's.
But I'm interested in it, and I read the comics, so I'm following along fine. I don't know. People really talk it up, but I only see people talking it up kind of within the genre community, like the nerd community. I don't know that it's a 4-quadrant show.
I think that's kind of how the comic is too.
Yeah. It's real. It's pretty. Yeah. Well, Neil Gaiman is kind of. I mean, he's great, but he's also very. Yeah, it's a pretty narrow niche that appreciates him. I've gone back to the Orville. Like I've been trying for years to make it all the way through the Orville, and my wife and I watch it, and we watch a little bit and get distracted. I'm about to finish up. I've got 1 episode left in season 2, and then I will do season 3. People talk like it is the second coming of great sci-fi.
Right.
It's probably not.
I like the first 2 seasons.
I don't dislike
the
it.
Third one yet,
yeah, I don't dislike it, but it is, and the themes. I get it's a little bit high. It's more high-minded than any of the schlock on Paramount. Picard or any of that crap. Then like this is it is higher-minded than that. But it's shot. It has an amateur feel to it,
right?
That is not conducive to those high-minded themes. I think the pacing is weird, the delivery is weird, the casting is that engineer dude is terrible. He's terrible.
Norm was on that show.
He was, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Was he?
He was one of the blob thing.
The blob, alien blob.
I knew that.
So anyway, I'm watching it, and it's good enough. But there's just something off about it that I've tried to articulate it to my wife yesterday. I can't describe what it is about it that is just off enough to not really I can't embrace it. A lot of people do, but it's maybe not for me. I am very much looking forward to Cobra Kai, which is a couple 2 or 3 months away, I guess. But
weeks. It's September 9th.
I thought it was November. Is it September? That's fantastic. If it's September.
No, really? That's
September. Yeah.
Well, whenever it is. It's the stupidest show I've ever seen, and possibly the most fun of any show I've ever watched consistently. It is stupid.
High school fighting. It breaks out.
And it's full of plot, like from the plot inconsistencies, the reach. Like I should hate it, but I can't.
I know
because it's
the same way.
Like it knows what it is. It knows that all that's dumb, and it just throws more of it at you. And it's just great. It's delightful.
Yes, it is September 9th, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good news. That's really great.
It's like right around the corner.
You have to mention the new Beavis and Butthead show too.
Oh my word! I love it.
I mean, come on. It's masterful. Now that's for the boomers. That's one for us.
That is
for
one for
it helps to have
Gen Xers.
Yeah, I mean, it helps to have been there 30 years ago.
It does.
Like because it's the same. I mean, it really is the same. The movie was good, and the series I'm really enjoying. I watch it with my 7-year-old.
No, that's not.
That is a mistake. Beyond constantly needing TP for her bunghole, she's also asking questions like, "What does spank the monkey mean? What's a dumbass?" Things like that. So maybe don't recommend it for the little ones. But she also will exclaim multiple times, "They're so stupid," which they are. Like, she gets that,
Yeah.
So anyway, I think Beavis and Butthead's great.
No, you're right. I do like Beavis and Butthead. Let's see. I watch a lot more TV than you guys. I won't go through everything that I'm watching necessarily, but
Michael. Do it.
Reservations Dogs is back for season 2, and it's really good. I like Reservation Dogs a lot. It's on Hulu. It's about this Native American community, but it's like modern. It's not like old, and it just kind of shows the problems within the Native American community, and it deals with a lot of pretty heavy subjects in like a comedic way. And so it's not like, and that's a Taika Waititi executive produced show. And really? a lot of the actors in there will probably, I would assume, go on to do big things, because especially like the lead actress, I think she's going to end up doing some bigger stuff later. I mean, they're going to get work after this, because it's a good show. It's well acted. It's believable. It feels real, like probably what is actually going on reservations now, like the poverty and some of the stuff that they're portraying. But then they also show some of like the traditional, like what dumb white dude looking from the outside in would think some of the traditional Native American stuff is. So
casinos.
Do they play a lot of
this is not wealthy.
How are their
reservations? This is not wealthy reservation.
Well, you said what some dumb white dude would think.
Well, no, I just think some of the stuff that. But
what nation is it? Is it the Porch Indians?
No, it's not the Porch Indians.
Okay.
I don't know what exactly it is.
I don't know. I didn't know.
What state is it in? Do they say?
No, it's got to be. I think Oklahoma or something.
Okay.
I think it's in Oklahoma.
Interesting.
Trail of Tears shout out.
Yeah, I think that is. And then, are you guys not watching Only Murders in the Building?
Oh, I watched that. I just watched it a minute ago. I just watched it.
That's a great
right before the show.
Should I watch it?
It's another thing that probably shouldn't work, but it does.
It absolutely works.
Yeah.
No, first of all, you've got Martin Short and Steve Martin, who are
brilliant.
Their chemistry together is absolutely brilliant. Martin Short, especially, is so great in that show.
Yes, he is.
And then, like Selena Gomez, it juxtaposed against the two of them.
Yeah,
somehow against it doesn't work on paper, but it works in fact. And I love it. Love that show.
I can't do shows on Hulu anymore because I don't have I don't have the non-commercial version.
Oh, because you did the bundle. Yeah, they don't offer the non-commercial.
Oh no, we don't even bundle it, but it's still cheap.
It's weird. Like if you get the bundle, you can't do the one without commercials. So I suffer through the commercials.
They should do like a two different bundle tiers, like one with.
Yeah, I think they eventually are going to get to that, but because they did announce a bunch of price changes. Because Chapek needs money. So there's a bunch of price changes coming. But yeah, it's going to have a season 3. I am sad that Steve Martin recently announced that it's his last thing.
Retiring, right?
Like,
this is his last show.
I don't know if I believe it.
You don't think you believe it?
Well, here's his deal. What he says is he has not done a ton of work in the last few years. He agreed to this because it's in New York and he has a young child there. Yeah. So he doesn't want to go be on a set for months at a time. Mm-hmm. That was it. It's not that he's like aged out. He just says, I've got other priorities.
Yeah.
He went on that comedy tour with Martin Short.
He's doing another tour next year. He's doing one this year and then one next year as well.
So
I would love to catch that. If he's done with that, this is his first real TV show too, right? I mean, it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's TV in the sense that it's episodic.
I guess he hasn't.
But I don't think he did. He's done some guest appearances. He did a guest spot on 30 Rock.
Well, his guest appearances on Carson are legendary. But
I mean, he was on SNL. But he's never had a series except for this, which I think kind of interesting. Because he's prolific.
Yeah. I recommend that. And I think season 3. I think they did announce it's the last season of it. So I think that'll. I don't think that they are going to do a season 4. I think they'll have this season 3 and then that'll be it. But we mentioned Westworld. I am done with it. Just an off season.
Now, did you finish it or are you done with it?
Wait, are you just done with it?
I finished the season. No, I'll watch the last. Look, I'm gonna finish the show. I'm not just gonna watch season 4 and be like, I'm not going to see what they give us in season 5. No, I'll watch season 5 also.
I don't know if I will. I haven't watched any season 3. Well, I am too, but I don't know if I can put myself through that because season 3 was not good.
Yeah. I've been told it's good, Matt. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've heard that, but
the movie's great.
I love the movie.
I love
the movie. I didn't like the TV show. For some reason, I just couldn't get used to Matt Berry as the lead guy. But maybe maybe
I'm on a Matt Berry.
I'm on a Waititi break.
Well, Waititi's not in the show.
I know he's not, but
isn't he in the
produces it?
Yeah, it's like he wrote some of it too. I think.
Yeah.
You're on a Waititi break. You're on a boycott of
and there's a
spin-off. I just need there's been a lot of Waititi lately, and I just want
a lot.
Kind of a breather, a Waititi breather.
Yeah. As far as like actually good quality dramatic show, Better Call Saul. I know nobody in here watched it, but that was a phenomenal series.
I never saw Breaking Bad, so
I've seen all of Breaking Bad except for the last season, but I haven't seen the series finale.
You better hurry up and watch that last season. I think it's leaving Netflix soon.
Yeah, in a few years,
like 2024.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's what the article said. Yeah. It was like 2025 or something.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to watch it that day.
All right, you got time.
Wait till the last couple of weeks.
I love Barry season 1 and 2, but I still have not sat down.
Barry.
So good.
Season 3, and it was good. I've heard this season is very different.
I have too.
Very different. Is it
very different?
I see what you did there.
There is little to no comedy in it.
Well, the first 2 seasons, the comedies. I mean, it's not traditional comedy.
It's
situational and not like
they don't have any of that in this one. This season was really serious. I mean, it was almost like cringy.
Bill Hader's really good at everything he does too.
Oh, he's so awesome.
Yep. I hope he does more stuff.
Great Tauntaun impression as well.
He does do a good Tauntaun impression. Yeah. What else am I watching? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I'm watching. And then, of course, we've got every single massive show coming out the rest of the year.
She-Hulk. Everybody's excited about She-Hulk.
Well, we're at 57 minutes, so let's talk about She-Hulk. It does start Thursday.
Tatiana Maslany.
Right? They pushed it
Thursday,
back.
not Wednesday.
They're doing Thursdays for all of She-Hulk. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's because Andor starts like a couple weeks after it, and so
that's what we're speculating. They haven't said that, but I don't think they'd ever say that.
Which is smart, dumb to drop.
We get an Andor Rogue One being re-released in IMAX. There's an Andor preview that comes with it.
Yep, August 26th.
Already got our tickets.
Yep.
A little aggressive on my part. I don't think anybody was really clamoring, but I did look, and then
I want to go.
We're starting to get some tickets. I mean,
it'll get filled up.
It was filling up. I went and saw. I guess it was 2 Disney Plus days ago. They brought it back into theaters, but it wasn't in large screen cinemas. It was in side theaters. I did go see that.
Surprise!
That was last year. That was.
Oh yeah.
What did you see? What are you talking about? Did it come back last year?
Yeah.
When did I miss that?
On that
Disney Plus Day.
It was not fun because it was only at the Summit, which is our crappy local
that's ghetto. It used to be the best place in town.
It used to be.
That's lined up for like 12 or 16 hours or something for Phantom Menace tickets in front of.
Oh yeah, I did too. It used to be the best. But yeah, I mean, it was a smaller screen and it was a weird crowd. We got another person heard from here. We were just wrapping up, Dave.
Well, sounds great. I'm ready to wrap.
David, thanks for clarifying.
What did you think of Groot, Dave?
I loved it. I Am Groot.
You watched
Dave,
it?
Yes.
Explain to me the equation that part Hispanic equals loves all races and genders.
Really, they're 2 separate statements. I am what I am, but I also love all races and genders, as we all should.
Yes.
And
then it wouldn't equle.
I agree with what they're saying.
Dave, before we continue,
good night, everyone.
Do you have a hat you can put on?
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
do you have a hat? Do you have a hat close by
Everybody's
that
got a
you
hat
can put on?
Oh, do you?
Do you have one close by that you can put on? Because this is you can't. Oh, he doesn't.
I can find one.
That's okay. It's okay.
Is this thing going to keep going? Oh my gosh!
No.
Just kidding.
Oh wait.
Oh wait!
Saved by the
here we
bell.
go.
Oh no, it's gonna be a.
Oh, that's just embarrassing.
That's on brand.
Everybody, take your hats. Take your hats off.
No, that's on brand. That's good.
I like your hat, Dave.
I Am Groot.
All
You
ears.
like I Am Groot?
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm excited.
We just did a whole hour on it.
No.
We talked about it for a whole hour, Dave.
We talked about Blippi for at least.
Blippi.
You're under the pretense that I listen to this show. I've been listening to Earl and Mike for the last hour, editing the show for tomorrow. So
I'm sorry.
Don't destroy the magic. We record. It's a live show.
Yeah. We
Yes.
don't need to. Exactly.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Well, are there any other shows that you have time to watch that you're enjoying right now?
Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor. I was going to say Survivor, right?
Oh, Survivor. Yeah. I'm on season. Whichever season. Redemption Island. 27. I think it's 20 season.
How many?
Anyway,
Where
like
are
my
they
9th or
now?
10th season I've
What's
randomly
like?
been watched.
What
There's
season are they on
42
now?
total. Yeah.
Wait, is it still going? No.
They'll be on
That show's
43.
been on longer than that show's run longer
Oh,
than
yeah.
Gunsmoke.
Yeah, it's cheap to make.
Has it?
Yeah,
It doesn't feel
It's,
It
like
started
it.
at like
Pretty much.
98 or
Cheap to
9,
make.
right?
It's got decent ratings.
Mhm.
Well, in 2000, they've stopped trying to come up with clever names like Redemption Island, Exile Island, or whatever. Now just call it 41 and 42 and 43.
Oh my
Just give it the numbers.
gosh.
So yeah,
That's a lot.
so I've
and
been
that's
I randomly went back and was binge watching random seasons, just jumping around, and I'm on like 9th or 10th.
Oh, so
season
you're
just
not going in
binge watching.
order. You're just going
No,
like out of
there's
order.
some seasons I
Oh.
won't watch. Some seasons are crap, and so some are fantastic. and
Gotcha.
so
Gotcha.
yeah.
Are you watching any current shows right now?
Gilmore Girls is good. I'm also going to do our Deucecast Extra show.
Yes.
Girls.
Somewhere in season
Stop
2
it.
of Cobra Kai. We're still trying
Oh,
to
there you
finish
go.
last
Okay,
season.
there we go.
There you go.
We're still trying to
We were
finish
talking about-
last season of Grey's Anatomy.
Wait, are you rewatching Cobra Kai, or this is your first run through?
Oh, first run through. I just haven't gotten through it.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
getting
good. So
It's a
delightful.
good show. It's a good
Nailed
show.
It. Nailed It is great. Love Nailed It. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, we watch
What
it.
is?
And,
wait. Who? What is that? Explain
That's
the show.
about
I
the
don't-
cakes.
No, it's not, well, it's not, yes, the cakes. It's the cakes. Is
Yeah,
they're trying to take
We watch a little
trying to
Nailed It.
have the bakers who can't bake, basically trying to recreate the cakes. And it's
Like there'll be this
disaster.
elaborate. Let's say it'll be a Snoopy
Oh.
cake, and then everybody
Yeah.
makes their version. It looks like it had been burned in a fire.
That's
Mm.
funny.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
watch
When you get a wife, you have to watch
Yeah.
these kind of shows.
They have a French chef or whatever, so it's good.
That's not
You're
true.
forced to watch it.
I don't watch any television with my wife, unless it's What Is a Woman. We watched that together.
I don't even know what that is.
Stranger
You're gonna
Things.
get a
or
sick
Six Words.
That's your Matt Walsh movie.
Matt Walsh on Daily Wires.
Did you learn
Oh,
something, Mike?
oh,
That's the only kind of stuff she likes to watch. She likes
my
that.
gosh.
We watched the Clarence Thomas documentary that's on Daily Wire. It was really good.
That's a
legit.
good.
It's good.
It's a good. It's a
It was on Prime for a while. Wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
wa-
good
it
doc.
was.
It's a
Yeah.
really good documentary.
Yeah, it actually is. That's the only. She doesn't like real shows. She likes all the documentary stuff, and I don't. Often I don't. But I'll
well,
watch.
Nathan for You is sort of documentary style.
Oh, that's
and
true.
The rehearsal is very much documentary.
I'm assuming that's on Paramount Plus, like the previous
Uh,
Nathan for You seasons.
It's on HBO Max. I think it's
Oh.
on, like,
It's on,
two or three
it's on
different
HBO.
things.
It's on Hulu. Nathan for You is on
Prime?
Hulu.
Wait,
Prime,
why
yeah.
is Comedy
Amazon
Central
Prime?
stuff on? I thought
Viacom. It's all Viacom. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but I think
That's-
there's still a
Yeah,
deal
they all got.
with HBO Max.
oh, with HBO Max.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I
there
can
was a
watch it on
previous
there.
deal with.
Hey, you could. She likes documentaries. You can make her watch. Y'all could watch Light and Magic together.
No, not that type of documentary. That's just for nerds.
Not a documentary
That's
that Michael
just-
would be interested
That is just for nerds.
Or Dear Zachary. She'd love that.
in.
Oh.
She actually
Zachary,
would.
Good Lord.
She actually would.
I got
like
the Blu-ray. I got the
You've
Bluray,
got
Mike.
the Blu-ray?
What?
Yes.
Harrison.
That.
The-
Dear
the-
Zachary.
HD restoration that he put together in like 2020. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
All
he
right, so
did that.
we need a service where you mail me your Blu-rays and
Oh, it's
Oh,
OG
if only there was
Netflix.
something like
Like
that.
Netflix.
The movie's over.
They still do that. They still have
I heard.
the DVD in the mail program.
Is that Quickster?
For Quickster.
Did they rebrand as Quickster for a while?
Good pull. Good pull. I'd forgotten about that. Quickster. Wow. That's like Queeby. Quibby.
Yeah, it lasted about as long.
Queebies was the
Queeby.
Queeby was that was the New Zealand. That was the New Zealand service.
Hey, Queeby.
And they all lasted longer than CNN Plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not hard to do. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. We've been going for an hour. So, Rhett, where can people? Well, first of all, I do want to say that we are going to be still back on Tuesdays, obviously, and we're going to start obviously with
She-Hulk,
Miss Hulk, or whatever her name
Mrs.
is.
Hulk,
Miss Hulk,
Miss Hulk,
Ms.
Esquire, Miss Hulk, Esquire.
Miss Hulk,
That's Captain Hulk to you.
Captain Hulk, yeah, whatever. She-Hulk.
Look, they put a
Her Hulk.
Tinder profile up for her.
Yes, they
There's
do.
I've seen like from the law offices of blah blah blah
Right.
ad that they've
Yeah.
run.
It'll
It's
be
still
fun.
going to suck.
Oh,
Well, we don't. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a
Roth
chance.
knows.
Oh,
Roth
I'm going to
knows.
watch it, but I am not excited.
I'm going to watch it, but you know, I mean,
It's gonna be
if
great.
That's too bad.
the house next door to me burned down, I'd go watch it too.
Guys, breaking news.
Uh-oh.
RIPD 2, Rise of the Damned.
Oh no!
Yes.
Just got rated PG-13.
Oh, it's
by
in the
the
can.
NBA. By
No,
the
is,
in the
is
can.
Van is Van Wilder back for that one?
I have no idea.
R.I.P.
RAPD 2.
That's actually Quickster's first feature.
Yeah. Is that there?
Exactly.
I think it might be a Peacock film, but
Wasn't Ryan
was
Reynolds
Jeff-
in that?
Yeah, it was Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
But
because
no.
it's rated through Universal Pictures Home Entertainment LLC instead of Universal Studios.
Yeah, that's going to Peacock then. That is a direct to Peacock. Just like Pete Davidson's new rom-com is going direct to Peacock. Whatever that's called. I can't remember.
Richard
what it's
Fleischman is in it. He is Angus. Let's see, is that the Ryan Reynolds character?
called.
Nope, different character. So yeah,
Two characters.
Richard Fleischman. Yeah.
Forrest's brother.
Jake Choi, Carrie,
Tracy Crackle.
Stephanie Levi, John. Yeah, this is an Asylum Films cast right here.
I am excited for Robert Jackson as the U.S. Marshal, though.
Yeah.
I don't know who Robert Jackson is.
Me either.
But get excited about it.
The blank
Yeah.
slate.
Is that any relation to Andrew? I mean, it's like a
Maybe distant
distant
relative.
relative.
He's just
All right.
like 5 guys on IMDb.
Rhett, I'm just going in order. Do you want people to find you on the internet?
I don't.
No, okay. Garrison, where can you be found on the internet?
Do I want people to find me? Well,
I don't
you can
know.
already see the old episodes.
Yeah.
So you can find me on Twitter at grifen3, also on Instagram, that's GRYFUN3. You can find me on Letterboxd at grifen, where I've been logging some things lately. And you can find me on the Deucecast Discord, where I like to post occasionally. And I posted an important announcement in the Pretentious Corner recently. So
He
you
did.
should have voted for that movie.
I did.
He did.
I
I
know.
did.
Earl. I know.
Metro-
And you can
Metropolitan.
see him at his new pizza parlor in Tel Aviv. What's the name of it?
No. No. No.
Oh wow! No, we're not going there again.
No.
Pizza.
All right.
Uh,
Jacob,
night,
where can
everybody.
people find you on the internet, Jacob?
You can follow me on Twitter,
Gaza
Instagram, and
Strip.
Letterboxd at Roth from Wyoming. I am get back to work on Letterboxd. I think people have caught up to my big movie total that I banked early in the year. Also, I've got a podcast, Good Day for a Movie podcast. Our last episode was on Wet Hot American Summer.
Yes.
Oh,
Our next
fun.
one is on
Fun
Nacho
movie.
Libre.
Nacho Libre. I forgot that's
Oh.
what you guys announced.
Oh, yeah, I
already.
did too.
Hey, did you do the Wet Hot American Summer series also, or just
No,
the
but
movie?
I'm going to watch them. That's
All
all
right.
I
You got it
should-
live.
It's two different
Good
ones.
stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, it's all right.
There's the prequel series and the 10 years later series.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
had no
yeah,
idea
yeah,
there was
it's
pretty much the
weird.
whole cast back. That's
Good stuff.
exciting stuff.
They learned it live on air. I
Yes.
watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. we
Oh, yeah.
learned
yeah.
it the other night.
Earl
Discord.
is Discord. Yep. Dave, where can people find you?
Yeah. Well, since I came in late, I didn't earn a full plug, but find me
yes,
at
you did. Just go ahead.
themscpodcast.com, and you'll see all my information there for the Main Street Electrical Podcast. Comes out every Thursday. Find me there. You can go there and see all my information. So
that's right. And I am
and of course the Deucecast
just on the
today.
Oh yeah. We got the Deucecast coming up. Our big reflections episode. I go off the rails a little bit. I don't know.
Yep. Apparently he has a get off my lawn moment.
Hopefully Dave edited some of that stuff out that I said.
I did.
I forgot to mention that I
needed
needed you to edit some of that out, but I forgot to tell you what I wanted to
Kelly's
edit
really
out.
done, by the way.
So
You better fill it fast.
No,
it's
go ahead. Nope, it's too late.
I might tune in for this.
Michael was like, man, it was like Ben Shapiro ranting or something. I don't know.
Oh my
Start a
gosh!
Patreon where you put up the unedited versions.
Yeah, I'm definitely tuning in.
For Patreon, I told him.
I wouldn't be a patron. I wouldn't pay for it, but I'll do it for free.
It's not that.
I don't know that Ben Shapiro is known for his ranting.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to think of a Politico.
No,
More
it's
of
not Politico.
More of a Jordan Peterson rant.
I'm not that smart. No.
BJ Novak gets raked over the coals by Mikey.
Yeah, I'm not happy about some of that BJ Novak.
Mikey does not like BJ Novak. I can tell you that.
More of a Guilfoyle rant.
Well, how did BJ Novak get on your nerves?
His dragon yet?
No, you don't want to know.
Listen to the show.
You'll have to
listen to the show. Yeah.
Well,
I knew
everyone's.
I knew too much.
We're about to lose half of our audience.
Possibly. I don't
Both. Oh my gosh, we get down to one.
What'd you say,
We'll go
Jacob?
from 4 to 2.
I'm doing my Jordan Peterson impression.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Okay, all right. I've never heard him, but that sounds.
You got to clean your room. Think about the lobsters.
Yeah.
What's the lobster?
Conquer your dragon in your
What?
life. Aggression is a good thing if it's constrained.
Yeah, aggression is a good thing if it's
Gosh.
something that he says.
Oh,
Gosh, you guys just oozing libertarianism.
Matt has
Milton
just
Friedman
been
on the podcast
watching
next
Blippi.
week.
Yeah, just don't watch that Blippi prequel. It gets kind of weird.
Oh
Hey,
god.
Siri, what is Blippi?
Hey, what a Blippi do.
All right, we'll be back next Tuesday for She-Hulk.
Maybe.
Remember,
Maybe.
it comes out on Thursday, not Wednesday. I don't know why
Oh,
they
man.
did it, but yeah, just it's gonna mess you up. I'm sorry.
And Rings of
Earl.
Power will be Friday.
We're
House
not
of the
doing that,
Dragon.
sure.
Sunday.
Sunday night. We got a lot of.
No, Rings of Power is
And Gilmore
Thursday
Girls
now.
streaming on Netflix
Well,
for free.
Thursday
Also,
late,
Rings
yeah.
of Power is going to be
No,
Thursday for the first episode, 9 p.m. and then 12 a.m. after that, Friday.
It's going to do that whole late
6
night.
p.m.
drop.
You were close. It's 6 p.m.
Is it?
They're doing a 6
6 p.m. Pacific, I thought. 9 Eastern. Oh. Well, yeah, so 8 for you.
Whatever. It
Possibly.
doesn't matter. Yeah, but it's like 2 episodes in a row. It's like a 2-hour thing. I think they're doing
Okay.
2 episodes in
Sorry, I
a row.
didn't mean to bring up that.
I'm excited to get my fantasy back on 5 days
Let's
from
get
now.
the fantasy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fantasy football. Yep.
Oh no,
exactly.
no,
Oh.
I meant
You meant
fantasy
House of the
genre
Dragon.
with House of Dragon.
No,
That's
yes.
this Sunday.
Yeah. It's this
Dave,
Sunday-
by the way,
this
we
Sunday.
did keep you on the fantasy team, so you've got to pick your players.
Rock
again.
on.
I will
I'll do
be
it.
participating
Is there a
in the
draft?
Pick'em this year, Dave.
Yes.
So in your
Oh.
Draft?
Good.
Yes,
We haven't done
have
the
not
draft yet.
decided the
Wait, is there a fantasy? What are there fantasy teams I was not invited to?
Oh, do you want to be on? We
No,
need
I don't
another
want-
person.
I don't
actually.
watch
You need
football.
another person, right?
I
was
don't play
gonna say-
football. I want to do
yeah,
baseball, not football.
It's
Brett, you pick games.
It's
don't
red.
you?
It's for the lingerie bowl.
Yeah, I do that,
It's
Yeah.
for the lingerie.
but I don't want to like do a lineup and like have
Yeah.
to care about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You can put as much.
It's for the
David
lingerie
didn't put
football
any
league. You
effort
can join.
in it, and he won a couple
Oh.
games last year.
Yeah, including
I'll hold
beating
out
like
for-
the number one
for-
person in the league, whoever that was.
I'll hold out for Puppy Bowl.
How much longer until this is the longest episode that we've done on here?
Okay, bye.
Oh,